Nini everyone, Zabor here. So I got a little bit of an update video here. Well, first of all, I reached 1,000 subs, so yay me. Thank you everyone for subscribing. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I did kind of kick around the idea of it. A couple people have said, hey, I'd like to contribute to your giveaway. I haven't really put any conscious thought into what I would want to do, and I actually just noticed today, like when I was looking at my YouTube channel, that I had hit 1,000. So I don't know if you guys have ideas of what you would like to see in a giveaway for my big 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Let me know, because I'm drawing a blank. So as for videos, I am going to try to maybe do some pre-recorded videos, because I'm usually always connected to YouTube and interacting with people through comments, but to actually get the physical energy of sitting down and making a video is, as of late, it's been a little draining. And I'm not sure if maybe it's because of my busy work schedule, or just because I'm at a weird place with my spirituality right now, and there's some other avenue I'd like to kind of explore at this point, so my interests aren't really aligning with that side of me. Maybe that's it. I'm not sure. Anyway, so as for the witchy content that I'm going to be continuing, I'm going to be continuing Witchy Words with Sabora. I'm going to be continuing angry rants, because those kind of tend to be your favorite content. I'm going to be doing rituals, spells, recipes. Again, those tend to be pretty popular. I'll be continuing the deity series. I will be continuing the tarot series. I will not be continuing the witchcraft series after we are done with my 101 lessons. I was thinking about maybe starting a 102 lesson, or a 201. I'm not sure what the college equivalent it is, because I never went to college. But basically I would go through and we would cover like spells and rituals and like the end product using each of the techniques that I presented in the series. Because the way that I present these witchcraft series is they're supposed to build upon each other, or they're each like little avenues, they're little pockets of magic that a witch can use, or tools of magic that a witch can use to enhance a spell or their life or whatever. So I had planned on doing a more advanced course, maybe even charging for that, I don't know. But at this point, I'm kind of thinking I'm not going to continue this series. It's not as popular as I'd like it to be. But it is probably the most important one that I've done, or the most important thing that I've done with this channel is put out the information. So, speaking of YouTube channels, given that my interests are lying in a specific point right now that is tied to atheism, I was thinking about starting a new channel and exploring this aspect of myself a little bit more in a more open forum. I've kind of been soft atheist, and then kind of transitioned to hard atheist in the past, I don't know, I'd say like 2 years or so, year or two. And it's something that I kind of feel like I'm ready to be a little bit more public and open about. So what I was going to originally doing, or what I was going to originally be doing, was street epistemology. Now, my only problem with street epistemology is, I'm not entirely sure where, like, religious people tend to hang out a lot, besides the bus station and certain parks. And then there's no telling, like, when they'll be at those specific locations. I definitely didn't want to just, like, start randomly talking to strangers on the street. That's not really my thing. So then I thought about doing, like, phone interviews with different religious leaders in my town. Everywhere from Scientologists to the Abrahamic faiths, to the Hindus and Muslims and Sheiks and stuff that have different religious setups, and even the pagans and Wiccans. They all have different you know, religious setups here in my town. So I was hoping to devise a series of questions, talk to this different religious leaders, and kind of get a census of what everyone believes. Now, because there are so many denominations of so many different sects of the various faiths, there's gonna be probably some stuff I won't cover. Maybe at a later time I'll cover it. But I'm not going to go and be like, okay, this is what the Lutherans believe. Okay, this is what the Baptists believe, or the Independent Southern Baptists versus, you know, the Fundamental Southern Baptists versus, you know, like, there's just so many different branches and stuff. I'm going to try to cover a wide range of beliefs. I'm going to be posting the full conversations that I have with these people on this YouTube channel, this Conversations with God, but I'm also going to be doing responses to it, and I'm going to kind of be limiting my take during the interviews. They're going to be specifically interviews. I'm not really going to be giving my take. Mostly I'll be asking questions. Those questions would be things like, do you believe in a God? What God do you believe in? Why? Do you believe in more than one God? You know, like, what are the tenets of your faith? Basically, things like that. I may start asking hard-hitting questions later on if I tend to do a second interview. I'm going to be doing kind of responses and edits and stuff just to kind of get to the main points. But again, I will be uploading the whole conversation that we have, or the whole interview we have. I don't want to be accused of deceptive practices or twisting words or whatever. I will be doing responses at a later time because I want time to actually sit down and process what they're saying, and kind of maybe look up rebuttals, or kind of give myself time to think of my own rebuttals or my own takes on it, and kind of maybe explore avenues that they don't, or that they have brought up that I don't fully understand. So that kind of really takes up its own channel, and I didn't really want that to take over my current channel. And I may even be monetizing this channel depending on how well it does. This Conversations with God channel, depending on how well it does. The religious conversations tend to be the most grabby attention. Like, my Call for an Uprising video has almost 20,000 views on it. And then the subsequent videos tend to have lesser views, but I think the next one below that is like 11,000 views or something. So maybe I'll stick to some crazy rant response videos to fellow YouTubers. Maybe I'll do some phone interviews. Maybe I'll just do some VRs in regards to articles I read, or to something that someone said that I disagree with, you know, like a typical response type channel. But this channel will be focused around atheism, and or maybe even just like, what do you believe and why? So I don't know. That's just a thought I had. Just something I've been kicking around. I'll let you guys know if I ever get it off the ground, and see if you guys want to subscribe, or if that'd be something you'd be interested in hearing about. I'm going to be coming, of course, from the pagan background and stuff, so maybe I would be concerns that pagans bring up against other faiths, particularly like the Abrahamic faiths. We might be able to cover different topics like that. Maybe even do interviews with pagans or other atheists or whatever, in order to, you know, just kind of keep the topics kind of diverse and keep the channel active. These are just, again, things I've just been kicking around. So yeah, that's it for tonight, guys. Synapti.